Hello everyone. Superhero motivation. Today I'm holding my podcast about happiness. What is happiness? There are a lot of assumptions about happiness. When people gaggling like, ha 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 ha, oh this must be happiness. When they see you smile and laughing, they assume it's happiness. But it's not. I have another definition about happiness. What is happiness? And how to get happy. There's a lot of questions about how do you get happy? I know one thing. Do you like the things you're doing at this moment? Do you enjoy the things you're doing at this moment? Are the things you're doing at this moment meaningful? If you can answer with yes, that's happiness. Congratulations, you're happy. So it's not just only smiling and laughing that people assume that's happiness. No, there's an assumption. There's an expectation of what people think that's happiness. People mimic happiness all the time because they expect happiness is just smiling and laughing. Well, congratulations, we have a lot of actors on this world. You didn't know it, right? I see happiness on a different level. It's not just the surface level of just smiling and laughing like nothing's going on in this life. No. People assume when you smile and laugh, there's no stress and you're happy all the time and you're just doing nothing. You're just sitting and laughing like, ha 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 ha, I'm enjoying life, guys. No. Then you haven't been through the worst. Then you haven't suffered enough to experience happiness. Every time when I ask a question about happiness, when people ask me how to be happy, this question is asked me a lot, and then I ask them, what are the things you like to do? What are the things you enjoy to do? What are the things you do that are meaningful? These questions I always ask when people on TikTok and Instagram ask me. I have also asked people, clients on the work floor, but I'll never get an answer. Yeah, I get an answer, but mostly they are vague. Very vague, so you don't get a clear answer. You don't know if they have ambitions. You don't know if they have hobbies. What are you doing in your free time? So I don't get like a clear answer. So you always have to help them to formulate a clear answer. On social media, most of the time you won't get a response if they enjoy life. Are there things you enjoy, man? Are there things you do that's meaningful? Are there things you like? Do you have hobbies, guys? It's difficult because if I ask people, what do you want in this life? The first answer you get is money. Probably it's the only currency they know in this life. Congratulations, knowledge, congratulations, education. Yes, there's nothing wrong with education. There's something wrong with people. You know, they want things in life. They say, okay, I want money, blah, blah, blah. But there are more things in life. And they ask the question about happiness. Yeah, I want to be happy. How do I get happy? How do I get happy? They want to get rich. They say they are ambitious. But they don't know how to get happy. Okay, I will give an example. Yeah, I'll give an example about the future. I want to be a dentist. Good. Why do I want to be a dentist? What do I like about to be a dentist? Why do I think I would enjoy to be a dentist? Why do I think it's meaningful for me to be a dentist? Okay, first question. Why do I like to be a dentist? Oh, I think there is bread. Yes, I believe there is bread that I can earn on the table. I like it because I want to work with technology. I like technology and I enjoy to be around with people. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy the communication with clients. I think my work is meaningful because I help people. I improve the mental health care. I improve the technology because we have to work with technology. Don't get me wrong, I'm not the dentist, but I'm giving an example. The same with people who are plumbers. Yeah, I like to be a plumber. Good. I like plumbing. I like to work with people. I like the co-workers I have on this work floor. I like the teamwork. I enjoy being around, traveling from A to B, from different location to another location. The work is meaningful because I run a successful company and I have a lot of people around me that does work, and this work is successful. I launch different projects and that's meaningful because it's my life work. So there are things, the reasons you think about it. And don't get me wrong, I'm also not a plumber, but you think about motivation. Okay, man, this is what I do, man. This is my life work. And this just makes me happy. So you don't hear me laughing, smiling, because I gave enough reason why these things, why I like it, why I enjoy it, why it's meaningful. That's happiness. You don't hear me laughing, right? You don't hear me giggling. Ha 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 ha. Nope. No needed. Well, that's happiness. This is true happiness. I like it. True. The same way I like to help people. Why do I choose to have to work in healthcare? Why did I choose to work in healthcare? Why did I choose to be a social worker? The first reason why I chose to be in healthcare because I know how it is to struggle in life. I like to give advices. Sometimes there's an unwanted advice because I warn people. Yeah, I like it. I like to think about to creating useful advice that helps people in life. I see people struggle. I don't want to see people struggle. I enjoy my work. I want to think about plans. I like to work out plans. I like to improve the healthcare. I like to improve and think about new ideas. It's meaningful for me to see that the lives of people are changing. People start a new life because I gave an advice and it's changed their life. Well, that's meaningful. Isn't that why we think about, okay, man, this is what I do, man. This is what I do, man, because it's my life work. Welcome in my life. This is happiness. So that's why I don't understand why we in the self-improvement community show a lot of different kind of happiness. What people show is the car, the house. They try to express the identity. And they say, okay, look, I'm happy. Look, I'm rich. That's happiness. Well, that's not happiness. For me, it's not happiness. Because nowadays, what people try to sell their happiness is expressing the materialism. Look, this is happiness, materialism. Look what I bought. See, people admire me. Oh, that's happiness. Oh, see, all the people admire me. They're praising me for how good I am. No, that's not happiness. I think that's more ego boost. A patch on your ego. They replace it for happiness. A patch for your ego. No, that's not my happiness. See? Simple, right? Guys, I hope to see you in the next podcast. I hope you learned about it. That's my definition of happiness. See you in the next podcast. Thank you very much for listening. And I hope you learned about it. And I hope it's useful. Goodbye.